Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Jack here. I think I do this intro like 2 or 3 times through this video because those are all recorded throughout the day. This is just a guide on jungling 9.5. I'll talk more about it in the video. I think the intro, this first part got cut off, so I decided to record this again. But I'm going to go over the starters, a route I would do, and then some raw gameplay of just me in a game. It's not a hyper carry game. It was the first game I recorded, showing how to be successful and how to be what's the word I'm looking for, like in the fights all the time, and be a good jungler for your team. And let's just get right into it, man. I'll see you guys at the end. You guys are having a fantastic day, and if you're here, you're probably wanting to learn the jungle, which as I mentioned, the gameplay, it's very intimidating. This is kind of a video where I just want to go over for new players, as a jungler main in this game, what I would do in this patch 9.6, because it's pretty late patch, and a lot of the guides that you see now are from months ago or years even, and this one's updated for you guys. I'm playing Lancelot right now, but I'm not in an actual game. I'm in jungle practice. I just kind of want to show a really quick guide on the pathing I would do at the start. There's a few different ways that you can see sometimes in the Smite Pro League and other YouTubers might do. This is the easiest one to learn. This one, easiest one I do. Usually you'd have a mid laner here with you, and you'd kill this yellow buff. I'm not going to wait for that to spawn just because I want to show it. You'd kill the yellow buff, you'd run to red buff, and you'd move to mid lane, and you'd share that wave with them, and then you move to your backs. So usually I would do that, but I'm going to show you guys what I do in the gameplay later on. But this guide is basically going to show you what the starters do for assassins. And it's a raw gameplay. I just recorded it, and it's not a hyper carry game, but I'm going to be using a Nemesis to show what I think is one of the easiest junglers to pick up in the game, and it's going to just be a quick game to show you guys raw jungle gameplay that's not too crazy. Looks like this Thorbot wants to kill me. I had to add it for the sake of the video. And yeah, man, we're going to get into the starters and what their differences are and what they do, and I'll see you guys in the gameplay. Starter items, which is the first thing I'll be going over. We're going to be going over Bumba's hammer, and this would be a build for someone like Lancelot, which is the new god in 9.6, who is a an ability based god. Really, in my opinion, he's a warrior who got put on the assassin, but you can play him in the assassin. He's really strong. This is patch day, so he's really strong. Bumba's hammer is the better upgrade in my opinion for Bumba's dagger. I like to go spear on some of the mages in the jungle, but for the sake of this video, we're going to be going over just the assassin role. Bumba's hammer, after casting an ability, your next basic attack deals an additional 80 true damage, which is damage that cannot be stopped. And after hitting a basic attack empowered by Bumba's hammer, your active cooldowns are reduced by 1 second, so that's going to bring all your abilities back down by 1 second, and you're healed for 5% of your maximum health. So this item, basically, after you use an ability and auto attack somebody, you're going to get healed for 5% of your health, and it's going to proc after all your abilities, and it's going to keep you cranking out abilities and keep you healing. It's going to keep you alive. It's really strong. Along with that, it comes with a 20% cooldown reduction and some health and mana. It's really strong. While it may seem like it's not too powerful because you don't get any power from it, unlike its counterpart, which is the spear, you're going to be getting constant heals, and your cooldowns are going to constantly come back. And the transcendence that I have in this build is going to, keep that power alive. Hydra's, I would say, is interchangeable. I would usually go Bumba's hammer, transcendence, Jotun's Heartseeker for sure. And usually a beat stick depending on the enemy comp, because that's an item that stops the enemy healing, but it's going to help a lot. And Hydra's is going to help you a ton too. So that's basically it. I'm going to be going over the Eye of the Jungle next, and I'll see you guys in that part. Eye of the Jungle and Golden Blade build, which is usually for auto attack junglers like Mercury, which is my personal favorite. You have characters like Callie and Callie. Why can't I think of another one? Callie, basically, and there's a few other I can't think of for some reason. And those characters are going to be the strongest. Protector of the Jungle is usually the upgrade you will go for Eye of the Jungle. It's going to give you an extra 15% power and plus 12% protections while you're inside of the jungle. So any fight you're having within the jungle, you're just going to be 15% stronger and 12% more protected, which is a lot considering how much power you get late game. It's also going to give you 70 physical power and 100 magical power if you're playing a mage jungler. I like to use this one on Poseidon. And it also gives you a 35 magical, physical protection and plus 35% attack speed. So it's going to go working well with those auto attack junglers. A lot of people will be like, hey, why would you not use this one on a ability based on assassin? And honestly, you can. It's going to be a solid starter either way, and the passive of the tier 1 where you get that 30% increased damage and you get the plus 20 HP 5 and plus 15 MP 5 when you're in the jungle, and you get a ward that after you kill the camps in the last 30 seconds. It's going to be good, but honestly, if you're going an ability based assassin, I would definitely build Bumbas. It's really, really good. While it does not seem good, stats are not everything. You got to read those passives and you got to try it out yourself. It's all preference though. But yeah, man, that's basically it. For a character like Mercury, I would go Protector of the Jungle, Golden Blade, Rage, Deathbringer, which you can choose either one. I like Malicious on him because the cooldown reduction helps, and then Hasten Katana and Wind Demon is a build I would do. Lets you stay on people. You don't need hastened on him because he has a lot of movement anyways. You could go something more crit chance, but it's just something I would use right now. And yeah, man, that's essentially it. And now we're getting into the gameplay, and I will catch you guys then. This is your guy Il Flapjack, and I hope everyone's day is going well today. I wanted to make this video to kind of show how to play jungle, in my opinion, in the 9.6 patch. There are a few different ways to play jungle, and there are a few different starts that people would mention. I'm just going to show the easiest one to learn, and show what I think is one of the easiest gods to learn in the jungle lane. Sorry about that, I couldn't get my words out. Jungling in Smite is a pretty intimidating role for new players, though in my opinion it's also one of the most satisfying roles to play if you do learn it. I get it can be intimidating for those who don't want to, you know, get yelled at by teammates or get scolded by their mid player, you know, because a lot of people will look to blame the jungler if something goes wrong, which sometimes it can be your fault, and you have to realize that. But I wanted to make this video to kind of show what to do, how I'm going to position and things like that. You want to start on your yellow buff as we're doing, knock that down and go and help your mid laner, who is my Baba Yaga, with their red buff. Once we get this down, we're going to go to lane, and we are going to clear this wave to get level 2. Sometimes people will start doing other things. Wow, I didn't get my 2 off. Actually hit both of them with that one there. They do out clear us here, and if you get out cleared, it's no big deal. Just, you know, back up. You're going to get your level 2 off of these minions anyways. So that works out. We're going to go towards our backs here. Sometimes you can do another wave depending on how that first one goes. He's going to come split those little ones with me, which is fine. And you're going to, so as a jungler, your main goal is to make sure all your farm is farmed and you're in lane when a gank is needed. And you're making these rotates around the map for things that need to be farmed. And, you know, you don't want to take your teammates' buffs all the time, but it does help them to keep it down. We're going to split this lane with Baba Yaga so we can get these side camps. Gonna put that on there. So I'm going to call her to attack this one. We're going to get this side camp. Probably go to the other one. And then looks like the enemies are going to go to that other camp. So we are going to make sure this lane gets cleared. And then we're going to go back to this guy's... Well, I might go hit oracles. It looks like he might back. And then we're going to hit this guy's red buff. Because as a mid laner, it's hard to farm red buff. And looks like he knows what we're doing. Generally, your teammates in the other lanes are going to know what they're doing. But you want to use VGSs a lot if they don't, man. VGSing is really important as a jungler. You want your team to know that you're coming to gank, or you want your team to know that you're going to attack. And a big tip I have for newer players that don't know what's an easy way to VGS. So like, okay, so give me 1 second, let me clear this. When you want to tell them that you see an enemy, for example, you press V as in vowel and B as in boy, and you click. And you, it'll point at the direction where you see an enemy. Or if you want to gank, you can VG and click. And I'm just saying cancel that because I don't want my teammates to think, you know, I'm on my way. I'm going to tell this guy that I'm going to gank left. Ganking solo lane is usually a scummy thing to do. Oh, looks like he got it. I'm going to give him a U-Rock. And then I'm going to hit this Tiki here. So I'll give him a little bit more time to back. And invading it is a thing you can do. I don't recommend it a lot because it's a risky thing to do if you don't have vision. But since it is a Yemoja jungle, which is very random, I'm going to invade her. Because it's already hard enough for her to farm, and just keeping her farm down, since she's out of mana in mid lane anyways, is going to be better for me. I'm assuming she's Yemoja jungle because it's patch day and the support probably insta-locked. Oh, it looks like he actually wanted to. I'm gonna go on this Yemoja. I can't get a kill there. And we're gonna have room for this side camp aside, and looks like you might want to ult.
Exactly what I want.
We're gonna hit that camp. That's gonna give me level 5. And then I'm gonna loot for these backs. I'm gonna get to this guy's blue buff, so I get a little bit of XP off of that. Help him out. And then do these backs, and then I'm probably going to back and get Golden Blade. As Nemesis, you can play her both an assassin, I mean not assassin, an ability based, or you can play her auto attack. Auto attacking in the jungle is really, really good right now. Bumba's hammer is good, don't get me wrong. Auto attacking is just so strong, and crit is so strong right now. I'm gonna get Golden Blade here, and I'll probably build into a Erendite, which is better honestly for ability based junglers, but getting that extra penetration and movement speed on the guys I'm ulting, because you know Nemesis ult is press a button, a cast, and a chase, is gonna make a big difference for me. I did go into the differences between Bumba's hammer and Eye of the Jungle, so I hope that kind of cleared that up for you guys. And this is kind of the gameplay. I'm gonna post this win or lose just because I'm going over what I'm saying. And I'm gonna let these guys know I want to gank. I'm gonna stick right here because I want them to fight first. Because if they see me, if the enemy team sees me first, they're most likely gonna run. So okay, he says completed, so they're just gonna leave. I did walk on a ward right there, so whoever's mid is gonna know I'm close. Looks like this camp is down. Gonna go on this Poseidon. Just gotta use some abilities. Yemoja is here. Oh, that didn't kill him. This is a lot of... Jesus, that's a lot of CC. Okay, well, right there, I thought my ult and my 2 would secure that kill. But I underestimated the power a little bit. It was just Golden Blade power. If I had something like Jotun's, it would have killed. Maybe not Jotun's, because it's only 5 more power. But I was just kind of testing if I had enough strength there with the ult penetration. But I didn't, and that's
Your
fine.
teammate has fallen.
I was the only one to go down there, but I got 2 ults out, honestly, so it wasn't too bad. Poseidon maybe have ulted? I don't know. But, this Lancelot goofs. I'm gonna knock this and run over there.
Out of mana.
He's goofing. I kill him right now.
Your left tower is under attack. Each enemy that
Yep.
builds
So I saw that guy was low health, and that he stayed, so I took control of that. That's one thing, as a jungler, you gotta be paying attention to that map, man. I saw that these guys were low health, so... And I heard him on his blue buff there. So that was just a free kill. I'm gonna share this XP with Lancelot. He saved it for me. And I think that's because I got a kill and my girlfriend is calling me, but I can't answer. Oh, actually I shouldn't have leveled my 1 there, because it's not gonna give me the damage I want. My 3 gives me that damage mitigation and the shield and reflect, so that's mainly what I'm gonna be looking to build into. This Poseidon looks like he wants to gank.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna move to this side of the map. I wanted to go get tier 1 Erendite for the CDR, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna go ahead and use my speed. Tell him that I see Poseidon there. Don't think I can do much. I'm gonna look to get this Uller. So these guys are gonna get me off. I'm gonna flex some of that damage.
Attack.
Oh, she caught me here. I'm fucked. Wow. What a great ult. Man, I was out of position again. That's one thing you gotta pay attention, man, which I'm not doing well this game about, is this positioning. Yeah, and oh, I think she got a double, so that's not bad. We got 2 for 2 there. Could be 2, but I think Freya died, so it may have been 2 for 3, but at least she got some sort of cleanup. I was in a pretty bad spot there. The Uller saw me coming, so I caught myself off guard there. But we're gonna go into this Erendite for a little bit of CDR, plus some of that extra movement speed when I ult, and extra damage when I ult somebody. And then I'll probably build Rage after that, maybe, because I'm gonna go auto attack. And then we'll see what happens after that. I'm gonna gank with this Lancelot again. It's this horse down. I'm blink into lane, go on him, and that's his ult. I didn't think my Lancelot was gonna ult. So we're gonna hit that down, and we're gonna back up for this guy's blue buff and knock it down for him. Looks like there's a lot happening on that right side of the map that I can't be involved in.
Sorry.
And I meant to save that for him, but I accidentally hit again.
Enemies in the left jungle.
Going to be knocking my speed. She called there's somebody in the left jungle, so I'm gonna kind of tailor this back towards me. And is that enough for Erendite? Nope. About 1,000, so I'm gonna move towards this green buff. And they might go on my Baba Yaga here, so I'm gonna move towards her.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So she's
Enemies
okay.
in the right jungle.
Shanti.
I'm gonna knock this guy's thing. Call up, be right back. I'm gonna ping it out for Shiva. And I'm gonna grab this Erendite, which is gonna be a decent power spike from my Golden Blade. And a little bit of CDR, so I'll be able to get my abilities off quicker. Looks like Lancelot's gonna get this gank in mid. Gonna skip my back camps for now, because there's gonna be somebody trying to clean this up.
Fantastic. Attack.
And there's
fire
Lancelot. There's Yamoja. Did secure that. Gonna go on this Lancelot as hard as I can. And he's dead. Now I'm gonna run.
mana. Be careful.
I did not get the final kill on that Lancelot, but I did enough damage for my teammate to secure. That was a 1 for 2, so it was a good trade out. And like I said, man, as a jungler, well, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you don't have to be the one getting the kills. As long as you're involved in these fights, man, and making it possible for your teammates to get the kills, you're doing your job. You don't have to have an insane KD. You don't have to carry your team. Carrying your team is nice, don't get me wrong, but there's ways to be valuable as a jungler, even if you're not doing all the damage. Even if you're not racking up the kills. I'm gonna ping that out for him. But I think he's just gonna contest that. I think he's dead. He got a little greedy there. Yeah, he's dead. That was pretty greedy of him. And he said I'm the greatest. And he got punished for it, but we're gonna be building into this rage next. For this crit. A lot of people would go rage second, but as Nemesis I really like that item. You want to be using these VGS's. VG going on this Lancelot, that's a pick. And I'm just gonna bully her out. Gilgamesh is gonna be aggressive, but I'm not really scared of him. Because he's not the damage dealer. I'd get that trade pick on Lancelot just by blinking and ulting. I did secure that. Red buff. I'm gonna put the enemy spotted for my teammate. And I'm gonna look to stay on the side of the map because Freya might get in a fight here. So Uller and Gilgamesh look like they want to gank her.
Ultimate is done.
I don't have any camps to farm on that left side of the map. I'm just gonna stay around in case something does pop up, and I'll farm this.
Enemy spotted.
I'm gonna stay right here. I don't want to go in yet if it's just a Shiva. I want this Uller to use abilities. He's over there. And that's Gilgamesh hold. I'm gonna push this wave up.
Coming right.
She said enemies incoming right, so I'm gonna path a little careful, but I'm gonna be zoning for my teammates who are aggressing this tower. And I'm gonna 3. My teammates should be able to clean that up. Poseidon beads, Gilgamesh jump. And Shiva will stay on him. Nice. I'm gonna give him a nice job. And I'm gonna push into this tower. I put a 2, and that's a pick. And I'm gonna get out this tower. Uller stunned me. I'm dead. I didn't see him there, so that kill was a little aggressive, but overall my team won that fight. That's the Emoja ult down. And this Uller is aggressing. It's a good Aegis. Freya's doing a lot of damage. Ooh, it's a close. Ooh, nice lifesteal. Nice. They're gonna pressure out this Emoja. That's her Aegis, and she should be dead now. Nice. And then since I'm a squishy, I'm gonna go beads. That's gonna help me survive a little bit. But overall, as a jungler, man, you see, I'm not fragging out, but I'm getting this involved in these kills, and I'm making it easy for my teammates to get kills by applying some of that pressure on some of their gods. Because I'm so squishy, a lot of these guys are just going to put everything onto me like that Gilgamesh, and then my teammates will be able to clean it up. Don't get me wrong, carrying is fun, and it's possible. You can carry with junglers very easily. But I just wanted to put out raw gameplay for you guys to see. And I'm gonna, you know, I showed you guys the difference between the starters and things like that. And win or lose, this game's gonna go out. It's going pretty well so far though. Got auto cancel with my 3. Now, if you guys want, I can do a little bit of a guide on some of these terms I'm using, like auto cancel. I'm gonna go on this guy. He's gonna run away. Baba Yaga's gonna get some damage.
Enemy ultimate down.
Gonna steal that. Oop, I didn't get it. Run. I don't want this Gilgamesh to punish me for anything. Lancelot looks like he's flanking. Gonna tell him I'll attack this. Looks like this Lancelot is winning his mirror like crazy. Gonna knock this guy's blue for him while he clears. Gonna hold it for him. So as a jungler, if your solo wants their buff or anybody wants their buff, you're gonna hold it for them because you can split that XP and they'll get some of it. I'm gonna farm these cancels that come up, and then I'm gonna go get my rage. And we're going to look to stack my rage stacks, so we're going to be aggressing for some kills. With your items like rage or transcendence, you have to pay attention to what they do. A lot of these items, assuming you guys haven't played too much of the game, have stacks. So this one says, killing or getting an assist on an enemy god gives you a stack. And it upgrades my critical strike chance, and it can stack up to 5 times. So that means if I get 5 kills or assists, it'll max out, and the stats will go up. Looks like my guys are a little out of position here. I'm going to get in here and try to clean something up. Get an ult, a 2. It's a lot of damage. Going to go on this. Going to crit down this Gilgamesh a little bit. And he is going to kick me backwards. And I'm going to aggress that Uller out of here. Gonna knock his... Oh, looks like they're going. So we need to get in here. Looks like this dude's gonna miss his kick. Oh! I'm gonna get that, but I think I'm gonna fall. Yeah, that sucks. That Poseidon ult scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. And it got me killed. But overall, that's a 3 for 2. And we won that engagement again. I got the pick I wanted out of it. Oh, 3 for 4. So that's pretty good. And, looks like my teammates are going to proxy this wave and then look to clear this tower. Uller's coming back. I'm going to say enemy incoming. Ping him right there. Okay, Lancelot's there too. So my teammates are just going to run out of this. They should be able to get out. Looks like Lancelot wants to chase. Just going to make sure they keep running. Okay, so turned around. We're going to keep working towards this Deathbringer now for extra crit. And go work down these camps. Like I said, man, we just want to make sure we're around the map when our camps are up. Compared to this Yemoja, we're 600 up on farm and kills. So we're doing pretty good. Lancelot's going to take some of my camps, which is okay.
Cancel that.
And I'm going to split his blue buff. I think he did it because he didn't know how close I was. But he's going to let me split his blue buff, so that's all good. And we're going to hit that. And then maybe I'll look to gank with this guy.
On my way.
And that's a pick for us. And then we're going to help Lancelot secure this tower.
Be right. On my way. I'll attack.
And I'm going to knock this guy's tower for him as he backs. I'm glad he backed, actually. I didn't want him to get caught out of there. So we have 3 stacks on our rage. Still looking to stack a little more. I'm going to cut this Gilgamesh off. I am crippled here. I'm going to get out of this, though. Looks like my teammates are still poking, which is fine.
Okay. Cancel that. Attack.
Trying to say attack, I keep typing an extra V.
Enemy missing right.
Yemoja's out of mana, so I'm kind of just gonna blink into this. Gonna use my shield here and scare him off. Just get pyro here, guys. You don't have to keep fighting here. Gonna use my ult to secure that Gilgamesh kill because he was playing really aggressive. I guess he thinks he's invincible. Oh, they want to go big fire. Okay, I don't know about this, but looks like someone's got Shoguns, so we're gonna be doing some extra damage here. Use my 2 for an auto cancel, 3 for an auto cancel. And I'm gonna 1 on out of here. Keep critting this stuff down. His blue's gonna be up, so we can split this. I'm gonna call a be right back so I can go get my Deathbringer.
My blade becomes sharper.
And we got 1 more stack on our rage there. And we're gonna keep playing into this, man. Remember, you gotta pay attention to the map. I recommend using the HUD editor to make your map a little bit bigger, especially playing in the jungle. I see a lot of people move it towards their crosshair, the middle of their screen, so they can't miss anything. I can see that. For me, it just helps to play, just make it bigger and a little bit more transparent to where it doesn't block any vision, but I can see more of the map.
The largest enemy.
I don't like putting it, well, you can't see where I'm pointing, but on this right side of the screen because
On my way.
it, you know, blocks a lot of vision. I'm gonna secure this guy's Scorpion. My Baba Yaga knows what to do. I'm gonna see if I can solo Pyromancer. I'm not sure. Use my shield. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this pretty easily. I'm gonna use a 2 for an auto cancel, and we're gonna get this pyro secured for the team, which is a little bit of money. So Fire Giant, assuming you haven't played, gives you a bunch of power, regens health and mana, and lets you do more damage to towers and phoenixes.
Yes. On my way.
Gold Fury gives you a bunch of Gold Fury. It switches to Primal, I think, which buffs your damage camp and shit like that.
Tower is under attack. Enemy spotted.
Enemies have returned to base.
That's too bad.
Attack right lane.
Why don't we do Gold Fury? We're all here. I'm gonna one to get over there quicker with my teammates, and I'm gonna start critting down this Gold Fury. This is gonna give us a bunch of gold over time, I'm pretty sure, and gonna work out. Looks like you're grouping. There's someone right here. I just saw their thing. Oh, this guy's fucked. Gonna go towards this Poseidon. Or it looks like we got a lot of pressure on this Poseidon. So we're gonna group back up for mid lane. Biggest thing is to just listen to your teammates' callouts and group where they're grouped. Stay together. And we're going to be moving to probably try to take a Phoenix since we have 2 picks right now. These guys don't have much of a defense. And this lancelot used his ability, which was not smart. And we're going to get this Phoenix.
Attack middle lane.
Right enemy Phoenix.
Looks like we're going to go for mid tower here, which is a fair judgment. Baba Yaga got caught out of position. Oh, I can't go back through this. Can blink back through.
Your middle tower is under retreat.
Lancelot is
enemy has been slain.
Dancing blade.
gonna crit him down. Gonna stay on him. Gonna crit Gilgamesh down. And then we're gonna hit this Yamoja. Gonna 2-er. And this tightness hitting me hard. Oh! And that should be game. And just like that, man, you just pay attention to what's happening. You peel for your teammates. You don't have to be the one fragging like crazy. And you can win the game, man. And I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. You just gotta pay attention to pathing. Pay attention when your buffs are coming up. Pay attention to your route. The route is the main thing to learn. You're just gonna go yellow buff to red buff to the back camps, and then usually to the mid camps to help the Poseidon, and you're gonna share a little bit. And there you go, man. That's basically it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer. If you guys like content like this, I stream over on Twitch, usually weekday mornings, and I'm willing to answer any questions you guys have. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.